Dear friends, I would like really to thank you for inviting me to address this first Congress of Potamie. And first of all, let me begin by congratulating you for the excellent election result. I met Stavros shortly after the foundation of your party, and we have since then established a very good communication and cooperation between Potamie and our group, the ALDE group in the European Parliament. And I discovered that we not only have common concerns about the way Europe functions today, but that we also share a common vision on how we can make Europe better. In the past years, we have seen a European Union that has been slow in its reaction to the crisis, distant in its stance against corruption, and not committed in its fight for civil liberties at home and abroad. And the Greek people, and especially the youth, have been let down by the European Union. It stood idly by instead of taking action when things started to go wrong. The Union was aware of what was going wrong in Greece long before it took action. And it is sad to see that the crisis in Greece did not bring the necessary administrative and economic reforms which would end the bankrupt economic model of today. Unfortunately, in Greece and all over Europe, the postponement of the necessary reforms keeps an educated, an open-minded and an ambitious youth excluded from the country's political and economic life. Elections result from across Europe show that social, liberal and centre parties, like for example Les Européens in France, or D66 in the Netherlands, or NEOS in Austria, and the Ciutadans in Spain, were able to convince the electorate of a new, innovative, progressive message. D66, for example, became the biggest party in the Netherlands with a positive, reformist message on the European Union. Our parties, ALDE parties, stand in deep contrast with the old parties of the centre-left and the centre-right, parties that lack freshness and youthfulness of ideas and solutions. They represent vested interest, not the youth that is trying to make a living. And they are deeply conservative, centre of power. Today's stagnation of the European vision advocates the need for change, and the Liberals and Democrats will be a decisive force for the necessary institutional changes in the European Union. We combine social awareness, economic efficiency and adherence to common European values. We are in the centre, but we are in for radical reforms, and we look forward to having Potamie as an ally in pushing for these reforms, preferably within our group. So I wish you a very productive Congress.